particularly, no.
Because I kind of like it.
Oh yeah, that's where her sister is.
Thanks, Hannah. I'll see you last on Saturday. When are you going on a school trip? You need help paying for it? No, thanks, I don't need charity.
We need help paying for it. Yeah, she's trying to be like super helpful.
Mum? Mum, I can see you. What are you doing here?
So what?
With a hat
you're
on.
besties with her now, are you?
No, I'm not besties with her. Just visiting Elsie. What are you doing here?
Just going for a quick evening run.
Oh, yeah?
It's not illegal, is it?
With a hat on.
You know you wear hats when you're doing something dodgy.
Right.
Fine. I walk past the house sometimes to know she's safe.
Elsie's safe here. You don't need to worry about that.
That woman's got a dance like nobody's watching poster. She's clearly a sociopath. Do you think Elsie misses me?
Of course she does. You're her mum.
You're her mum.
She just wants you to get better so you can be together all the time. Come on.
So what's happening with this Isaac?
I like it. It's none of your business. I think so nosy.
Oh, don't know moi.
So, how has it been, living together again?
Well, it's been good. No problems.
Yes, it's been good. We've been settling into the new family situation. I think it's a big adjustment for our kids.
How are they feeling about things?
Well, Otis, who's my son, has a girlfriend, and so he's very much been asserting his independence from me, and don't see him very much anymore, which is a little painful, but I'm trying to respect his boundaries. And Ola, who's Jakob's daughter, I think she might be feeling uneasy around me and the new family setup.
What is the situation with Ola's own mother?
Oh, she's dead.
She's dead or she died? Why wouldn't you say it like that?
She passed away a few years
Right,
ago
that.
from cancer.
And is this loss something you can both talk about openly?
Yes. I think we've talked about it, haven't we?
Yeah, well, I don't like to dwell on the past too much.
Oh, that went well?
Yeah, well, then we don't have to do it again, or?
But you do know that therapy isn't a one-session process, right? That some people go for years?
Yeah, I'm sure that the Cotton would love to have her money for years.
But what are you saying? Are you saying that therapy is just a cynical money-making practice?
I'm not sure I believe in it.
Well, that's what I do.
You don't believe in therapy?
Come on. I'm not saying you're not very good at your job, but I'm not sure that talking can fix everyone. What? Did I make you upset?
You are entitled to your opinion.
Thank you.
Oh, dang.
I got this.
Baby, all I know, I could die from never letting go.
You go to sleep?
Oh, what's your favourite food?
Lasagna? No, pizza. And fish and chips. Also, I like peanut butter on toast, but not too toasted and without the crusts.
That's incredibly unhelpful.
Let's just get takeaway then.
Could you imagine?
You got much planned for the day, compadre?
No, not really. What about you?
Trying to do this conversation
I'll be
thing
spending the day
where
pretending I
I
like teaching.
engage with people.
Well, it's good to be busy.
Is the boys' class being taught about pregnancy as well, or is it just us girls? It's just us, is it? Very progressive.
Quiet, babe. After getting pregnant, I had no choice but to leave school.
There are always choices. Women do not have to have children.
Enough.
And we shouldn't be shamed for having sexual desires. You make sex sound terrifying, but it doesn't have to be. It can be fun and beautiful and teach you things about yourself and your body. And you
I love
should be
that
telling
her
us
and
how to do
others
that
don't want to
safely.
talk it out, babe.
Not telling us to refrain from being sexually active, because it doesn't fucking work.
Okay. Out. Now.
Cool. Bye-bye. You too.
Right. Now we're going to watch a video of me giving birth.
Oh my god.
Where you'll see that I tore from my vagina to my arsehole.
Jesus.
Oh, you poor vagina.
Are you supposed to be in class?
Scared straight. That's what they call it, babe.
This shit doesn't work, just like Mike said.
It ain't worked since never.
Me too. We need to tell Hope she can't be teaching this stuff. It's backwards.
She's not going to listen.
We need to do something.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe we could help people, like before.
You mean take their money?
That wasn't the only thing the clinic was about, Otis.
What else was it about? Anyway, I'm not getting involved anymore. It's not my problem.
It's not your problem. Why? Because you're too cool now. You don't need to care anymore.
You didn't want to do the clinic either, Maeve.
Yeah, you're right. And now I remember why. Going to the library.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Hey.
Let me see the finale before they really get to talk to each other.
Do you want to talk about it?
No. Let's get big. Sometimes me and Malik don't even use a condom. He just pulls out. I thought that if something went wrong, I was just going to get the morning after pill. That's okay, right? Yeah, that's okay.
No, that's not okay. Olivia, we've just watched a woman push something the size of a watermelon out of her vagina. Nothing's okay.
My rash could be syphilis, herpes, or HIV. I think I'm gonna die.
No, you're just allergic to the effing
Okay.
condom.
We must never have sex again.
Agreed.
Understood.
I could get in a lot of trouble for this, but realistically, you're all going to have sex again, and what I just witnessed would make Helen Brooke roll in her grave. So for the love of God, please go and talk about contraception to a sexual health professional. There's a sexual health clinic on Mayfield Road. Oh, yeah, thanks.
See? Thanks. I'm glad some of the teachers are like,
Who the fuck is Helen Brooke?
I think she was an advocate for reproductive rights. Ruby, please can we talk?
Not now, Otis. I've got to go and protect myself from your penis.
But that's how fucking stupid kids are, though. He won't even go to the doctor.
but that's because they don't have no one to fucking talk to. This is that
Falls out.
bullshit. That's why they need to have somebody.
Okay, ladies, let's move on to our sides. Using a bolster to support your beautiful blooming bellies. Let's breathe in.
Bleeding
And,
bellies.
Taking a moment for ourselves.
Oh, he's supposed to be there with her, doing Lamaze.
Breathe in
Pregnancy yoga.
Yeah.
and out.
Oh, she got a girl that way. Okay.
You okay? Yakov is building a treehouse. Pardon? Oh, he's building a treehouse for the baby. Which is really lovely, right?
Yeah, that's lovely.
Oh, then why am I feeling like I can't breathe?
I'm just feeling panicky. It's okay. It's normal.
I thought this was the right thing to do. Oh, for me, for the baby. I didn't want to raise another child alone, and now I'm feeling like I'm losing control, and I think I've made a really bad decision.
What makes you think that?
Well, we have nothing in common, Maureen. Nothing. I mean, I feel like I'm having a baby with a stranger.
You know, Michael and I used to have a lot in common. We wanted the same things in life. Nice house, babies, a dog. Me and Leon, we had all those things. But no connection. Jacob adores you. I know these changes are scary, but I think that counts for a lot.
Thank you. I needed that. Should we go back inside?
Do we have to? Stinks of farts in there.
I would have thrown his desk over
Right.
and went and dealt with that
I
situation.
also wouldn't have been writing an essay right now.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be a better person.
No one's ever written me poetry before. Wanted to remember it. Adam doesn't write you poetry. Sorry.
Eric has such a great laugh.
Sorry, no, it's just, no, Adam does not write me poetry. That's sad. Poetry is magic.
Abracadabra.
I heard magic.
Talk about magic.
No, we're talking about poetry.
Right. Yeah, well, Eric doesn't like poetry, so I was giving you your books back.
I never said I didn't like poetry. The poet Ariana Brown said about our very selves that they are all names you wear in harmony. Till you can't.
Taking that break up pretty bad.
I don't know. Why did you say I didn't like poetry?
Well, I didn't think that you did. Why do you care what he thinks?
I don't know.
Why are you getting upset about it?
Hey, what art do you want to get in? I think it will be good for us to get some space when I'm in Nigeria.
So, you want to get away from me?
Adam, you're so
No,
defensive.
you just said that you want to get away from me. How am I supposed to feel?
I don't have the energy to fight.
Fine, don't then.
He's not saying his words either.
Who, Eric?
Yeah, what he feels.
Hello.
Because he literally didn't do nothing. Adam just walked out the room.
I just wanted to talk to you about what happened before with the girls and boys lines.
Okay.
I think it made some students feel really uncomfortable.
Well, I'm not sure school is supposed to be comfortable. I think it's supposed to be hard. And challenging.
I agree 100%, but I wonder if some students might have more space to be challenged if they felt we were listening to their concerns.
Okay, what do you suggest?
I was thinking of setting up a student forum to hear direct feedback from students about what they want to see implemented on campus.
This shows great initiative, Vivian. I'll be interested to see what you discover. In the meantime, I'd like you to keep an eye on your peers during the trip. So, can I have your number, please?
Yeah.
I'll text you. Okay.
Great. Okay.
Trip they going on?
To Paris?
Ah,
The one that she
Hey.
can't afford?
have you calmed down since your little outburst in growth and development? Well, what was being taught is bollocks. That spirited energy would be better channeled into your education, especially if we're going to find the funding for the GTIP.
Sorry for saying bollocks. You wanted to see me about the trip? I can't go.
Your fees have been paid.
By who?
It was an anonymous payment.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Is that Elsie's foster
Yeah.
parent?
The foster mom
I'm
person?
serious about the hair. Change it immediately.
What about the hair now? It's my natural color.
I think the bottom has still blue or purple in it.
Oh, it's growing out. Give me a couple more months.
Oh, Michael.
Shit.
How are you?
We're getting Mexican.
Didn't think you liked Mexican food.
I don't. Not that I've tried it. I'm just shopping for dinner. My friend is cooking fajitas.
Fajitas.
And it's pronounced fajitas.
He just
You
used to
might
say
like
he
them.
hates Mexican even though he never had it.
No.
He's just like a begrudging little
Yeah.
angry person who doesn't want to try anything new.
Good. Very, very excellent. How's Adam?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
I haven't heard from him, so.
I think he'd appreciate it if you reached out to him. You're his father. It's not too late to fix things, you know.
She doesn't mean with her though.
Right.
She means with Adam.
Hope you just heard what I said.
Yeah,
I
but he
did
didn't.
give you a bad
The
impression
pull-out
touching your
method
hand.
can lead to
Sorry.
unwanted pregnancy if your partner doesn't pull out in time or some of his sperm gets into your vagina. And it also puts you at greater risk of getting or transmitting an STI. Is your boyfriend putting pressure on you not to use a condom?
He says it makes it feel better for him.
How does it feel for you?
Like I can't enjoy the sex because I'm just scared of getting pregnant.
I told him that I loved him and he didn't say it back. What did he say? He said, "That's nice."
What a dickhead.
Everyone loves you. I know. That's why I'm so confused.
I know, so I'm so confused.
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah, you are. You need to go see a therapist.
You need to go talk to Otis.
It ain't about sex.
I couldn't decide which of your favourite meals to make, so I
Made them all.
See, that's something I would have done. Oh yeah.
I'm really trying it.
Can see that.
I can see that.
These chips are cold.
Well, you were late.
Yeah, well, I was cutting my hair. New school rules.
Looks nice.
Thanks. I think Anna paid for my France trip without telling me.
So you're going.
I don't need charity from anyone.
Maeve, don't be proud. Just go on the trip.
Don't tell me what to do.
Right, don't be proud.
So you're still angry with me then?
That would be a lot easier.
But liking me.
Yeah, than liking you. But you also fucked up. Why did you do it?
I was threatened. You just get me. Like we've both been through so much of the same shit. You understand me like nobody else does. And I didn't want to give that up.
Well, I feel the same.
I'm truly, truly sorry.
Is she gonna can you have sex?
Doesn't work.
You want to know what I can feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I can't feel anything below my level of injury. If you put your hand on my chest, I'll show you. That's where you are. There you are.
somewhat exposed.
How are you cool?
Well, when do you like to be touched? Above the waist.
Quite into my ears being touched.
Please bear to touch your wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That would be the other lasagna.
That was sweet.
Thanks for inviting me over. I've been wanting to talk because I know why you're angry with me. And I wanted to say that I've been having an amazing time with you. And I do really like you.
You like me?
Yeah. I like you a lot.
But you don't love me.
I just have to say that in my own time. And I don't feel that way right now. But that's not to say I won't. I just don't at the moment.
Never said that to anyone, Otis.
Sorry. We haven't been dating for that long. And I don't know if you actually love me.
I introduced you to my dad. Never introduced anyone to
Don't
him
like
before.
belittle her feelings though.
We
Like
can still keep hanging out like we are.
You need to go.
Do you mean go just now or go for good?
Carlton, so like a place. Now he's looking at him eating because he never tried it.
This is incredible. The balance of flavours in the hint of fire. It's so different.
How was your day, Michael?
Bumped into Maury. And she asked me how I was, and we spoke about Adam, briefly. And then, just as she was leaving, she said something about it never being too late to fix things. And then she touched my arm. Well, that's major. She wants you back.
Colin, it's not our business. Unless that's something you want.
Well, you have to let her know before it's too late. Make a gesture.
Totally
Or send her a
misread
fruit
the whole
basket.
She's not in hospital, Colin.
Helium balloon.
Or 5 years old.
Whatever.
Way too much. I think she would appreciate something personal. Something meaningful to your relationship. Women like to feel like they've been heard.
How is that food all over his face? Like, God, get it together.
He swallows food.
Get it together.
Hello, darling.
Look, act like he ain't never had food ever.
It was okay. They're teaching us abstinence in the school now.
What?
What's Jacob doing?
Building a treehouse.
Let me go see what's going on. So she's not an involved parent, baby.
So I can go, Jacob?
She didn't ask.
No, don't fall through. I need you to call me up right now. I call you, but I don't know how.
Do you?
I don't want us to have space. So I love you.
I love you too.
Look at Adam sharing his feelings. I can't with this. So cute.
Glad to see you took my advice seriously, Nick. Something tells me you don't take advice from anyone, Cal. Your uniform's still shabby.
I don't understand why it's such a problem.
Perhaps you can attend Vivian's student forum next week and raise your concerns there. Do keep me updated on the trip, please.
Oh my god, I think it'll be fun.
Damn. This might just turn into a 3-person relationship.
Where's Eric?
Okay. Let's go, friends, motherfucker.
Hey, Eric going to it. We hear that class. She good though. She already has it.
Oh man, the show's about to go off for the trip.
Alright, we're on another episode. Alright, that was episode 4 of Sex Ed, and you know, a lot of things happen in this episode as it always does, and it always just works. One of the good things I like about the show is that the music choices that they be putting in there, I mean, that is perfect, and the music supervisor is doing a great job with the music because it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Sit there, use it for what it's being used for the scene, and it works. And it doesn't even be like,
distracting.
That's weird. Yeah, that's up in there. And so all the choices in there works, and it just adds to the emotion and the depth of the scenes that they're using them in. So I appreciate that for sure. I like how it first came on. They're showing the progression of everybody who had a problem with their sexual encounters, and then like it's all fixed now, but not really fixed. And so you've seen some of the other problems that came up, so they had to deal with that. I like the situation we got with our villain this season, which is the principal, and how she's trying to navigate through. I don't know what that's going to be leading to, but it's obviously bubbling up under the surface for the students. And so, but at the same time, she said that the parents are the ones who kept talking about how the school was being ran, you know, in the beginning, plus the shareholders too. So that's going to be hard to like try to make it easy and fair for all the students in there when they really don't have a voice per se yet. But we'll see if they get together and do it. Now we got our game going on bus trip to Paris. That next episode is probably going to be really, really good. And trying to fit the girls or the theys in the box of like one side and this side, that's going to be super touchy on there. So I don't know how the show going to play that off. But Maeve and Isaac, I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. I mean, because I guess it makes sense for it to happen just so we can get over that hurdle of will it or won't it. And so now the super conflicting thing becomes now what happens next. Because now you got Otis broke up with his girl, so it's like now he's going to be looking at Maeve just like you know how things go. He's going to be looking at Maeve and like, hey, I'm free now and I just wanted to get my feelings out there, but Maeve's going to be like, too late now, bro. I'm already with it. So it's going to be a whole hot messness of sadness of what's happening. And Adam and his family, look, Adam is just doing what he got to do. I respect that. He has changed. He's the one who's come the furthest since we've been watching it, and he's really trying to be a better person. And I don't like when people don't recognize that yet. And so hopefully we can get through that and just get that done, because I think what they got is good. But now he's sitting down with what's his name, Raheem. Yeah. Now he's sitting with Raheem on the bus. That's gonna be very interesting on the next episode to see how they get, because you know all people gotta do is.
I knew I was waiting for it, babe.
That's it. Once they have a conversation, it's over with. They're gonna come back probably being best friends, probably even crazier best friends, and that's gonna add another layer of conflict. So I'm here for all of that.
I totally agree about everything that you said. What this show is able to do and compact into one episode is every single time I'm surprised that the show is ending. I'm never like, this is dragging, I can't wait to the next scene. And it's almost like I'm mad now and I gotta wait because I know this next episode's about to be fire. So the pacing of the show, the intentionality of what they put in each episode is so well balanced and so advances specifically the character development in a way that I think is very unique and separates itself from other shows. So starting with Hope and the drama there, it is just like cringy, like the amount of the direction that she's choosing to go as far as discipline and structure goes. And the fact that Viv it feels weird saying her name, is seemingly an advocate for it and wanting to have her approval is definitely going to put her in conflict with Cal and Jackson, which I don't love because I really did love Jackson and Viv's friendship, but this is challenging her in a way that she hasn't been challenged either, and it's showing where, you know, her closed-mindedness or her aspirations for wanting to do well in school is going to become a conflict. So I have anxiety about that portion of the story right now because, like, I empathize so much with the conflict there, and, like, you don't want to see it, but, like, to your point, what voices do the students have? And somebody's obviously going to have to come in and be an advocate and support them. But I so loved the few moments we had this episode, specifically with the English teacher telling them to go to the clinic so they can get real advice. And the propaganda around the sex education in this episode specifically, I know the show's called Sex Education, but I felt that so much because I remember it being in school and having similar videos and being like, if I have sex, I'll die. Like, essentially, I'm gonna, like, because that's their approach versus educating kids on the proper way and the safe way to have it and telling them what the clinic was able to do in 2 minutes versus this 45-minute video they had to watch was so much more beneficial for them and gave them the confidence to want to have sex in the right way. That's the way you should approach it. Yeah. And I'll also say the way that the opening sequence went, where all of them were now confidently having sex, obviously things came up, was a direct impact because of being able to talk openly and honestly with Otis. And that's the type of dialogue and that's the type of environment these kids need to have in which they can, you know, ask the questions and get the proper advice and understand fully what all of this means and what it involves and what the repercussions are. So I just thought it was fascinating. And the way they were able to cut that all into this one episode while having everything else was just impressive. So the stuff with Adam and his dad, I love it so much. I can't get over how well the casting is of father and son. Like, their mannerisms, they're both exploring, trying to figure out, getting out of their shell. Obviously, Adam's much more further along in that, but you can see Adam's dad, like, trying Mexican food and, like, trying to get out, trying to be a friend, asking, how's your day? Because he's just not that type of person. He's not engaging that way. And it's so well written, and I love it so much. Adam coming through and apologizing for his jealousy and being vocal about the way he feels, I thought was fantastic yet again. And I'm glad that's where they ended while Eric is going to be gone now for a few weeks. Yeah. And then also, I'm so curious to see what it is that he gravitates to as far as where his strength is, because he's struggling right now. And I love that conversation he had with his teacher too. Like, we've got to find the thing that inspires you, that you love to do. So the exploration of that for his continued character development, I'm here for as well. Otis and Ruby, to your point, I absolutely agree that Adam has easily been the most developed character in the show, but I think Ruby's a close second to that.
Oh yeah, she came out of nowhere
because she was a
monster.
Supposed
to be, she was supposed to be a one layer character.
One dimension character, but this show doesn't do one dimensional characters, which I love. So the progression of her character and the conflict between her and Otis, I felt that 100% too, and I loved Otis going to Jakob for advice. It was just such a great moment. I just loved it so much too.
Yeah. That's what makes the show so good, though. They take those side characters, even the music teacher. He's supposed to be one dimension too.
Right.
But no, it's got layers to it.
We don't have wasted characters. Yep. I think I was going to say something else. I got distracted. But anyway, everything with Ruby and the way that played out, I think that's really interesting. Oh, yeah, and then lastly, with Maeve and Isaac. I thought that was such a sweet scene. Yeah. Like, the transparency of, like, what Maeve was thinking and Isaac knowing, of course that's what you're going to think afterwards. I just thought it was so sweet. And the fact they were whispering and exploring, like, it was just very sweet. And it was. And I really enjoyed that. But it also, to your point, why this episode, do they have this wonderful moment in the same episode that Otis breaks up with Ruby. You know, like,
Yeah.
y'all are making it very difficult for us to, like these relationships. But, again, all in all, love the episode. Cannot wait to see the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Sex Ed Season 3, Episode number 4. And until next time.